All right. It looks like we are live. I'm just waiting to see what I got over here on my other so I can try to keep up with chat because I don't really have much chat going on over here. All right, so it looks like we are live here. Looks like we got 3 people out there in the chat. If you're in there, I see my Benelli is out there. My brother from a different mother. One of my biggest competitors. My biggest competitors that I have. And I got to shut this off because you can hear me. Motherfucker. There we go. We're good now. Anyways, this is a channel for adults, so I hope you don't mind. If you're offended, this is not the channel for you. 971! What's going on, man? I'm waiting for a couple more people in here, but some of the stuff what I'm looking at here, I'll talk with you guys also. But hang on 1 minute. But what I'm going to do is I'm trying to get a few different leagues here. My brother Kevin K, what is going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. But like I was saying, I want to get a couple different leagues. I want some money leagues. I want some free leagues. And we're going to use the different formats. I'm going to have Yahoo, I'll have ESPN, and I'll have NFL.com as well. So this way here, we can have we can have any different format. I'm looking for like maybe 8 PPR, 10 team PPR. I want some cash leagues. I want some free leagues. These are some shit that I want to bounce around, and then I'll come up with some rules too. They're going to be kind of outlaw rules on some of the leagues, only because it just makes it a little bit more fun. Because at the end of the day, this is a fantasy football, so you play to get the best possible team. So I really don't care about commissions. If you want to play by rules, go play in the NFL. I mean, there's rules, but as long as they're not idiotic, everything should be pretty much open. You know how we roll, 971, and Michael, you both know how we both roll. And like I said, it's kind of outlaw rules, but it's also everybody knows, and it's an even playing field this way. So, you know what I mean? But anyways, we're going to talk a little bit about it. I'm just trying to we got 5 people out there. If you're out there, even if you're just stopping by, hit that like button. And if you really like what's going on here, we're going to be doing this. We have a regular cannabis channel, which is here each and every day. You can always get your information. If you have any kind of information that you want on THCA, this is probably a channel that's going to be right up your alley. But now that the football season is coming upon us, this is also going to be probably a channel that's right up your alley. But anyways, incoming. Hey, hell yeah. I think we already got our first trade offer of the season. Absolutely, 971. Absolutely. Like I said, I'm not looking just to play money leagues. I want to have some regular, as long as you're competitive. I don't care if it's free. I just want competition. You know what I mean? So that's what I said. I'm looking at, and we're not, nobody's had to break a bank. We're not looking to do that either. And as you see, I got a few wrenches out there just in case, because, I'm actually starting to get some traction onto this channel here. If you happen to look, we're up to almost 1,250 subscribers. It's probably the last time you guys were around here was probably around 9 something. It's kind of done some little dancing around a little bit. Absolutely, man. Hey, 971. I use this every day, and it still doesn't wear off. It's starting to right here on the tail where it hits on the back of the truck. But other than that, it's all fires off every day, man. So anyways, well, I guess we got 4 people in here. I can go back and, we can talk about that. Absolutely fucking great. But anyways, this is what I'm looking at. Like I said, we're going to look at all formats of ESPN, Yahoo, and NFL.com. All leagues are all going to be full PPR, whether it's an 8-team or a 10-team. These are some of the things that I'm looking at. Also, I'm going to need to know who wants to play in for what league. You know what I mean? Yes, that is. And it's got the old dead rabbit on. Where the hell? Yeah, I keep on forgetting what my camera is because I moved it. So now I'm like, it was always over here before. So now I'm like going over there and I'm losing it. Hell yeah, football and weed is the two of my favorite things, man. Just like you said up there. What you guys think of that thumbnail? I just threw that together a little while ago. I just said I need something because also not only are we going to be doing this, like I said, running the leagues, but I also on every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to run through all the leagues and give a kind of a recap of who beat who, and if I have anything to add to it, like if they add any text or anything, maybe I can read up onto it. And then I want to try to give you guys some picks, some pickups of the week before the next week starts. You know what I mean? And that's where Benelli and maybe even you 971. You guys don't have to have your camera on, but I could send you an invite if you have a microphone, and you could just sit there and talk and put your input in. Like I said, it's going to be like 6 p.m. Eastern time, and you guys have so much fucking knowledge about football. We can bounce shit off, but people can also ask in the chat, ask us questions and who would we be picking up, who are we looking at to pick up. You know what I mean? Like that. So on Wednesdays, I want to have like a recap of the week before, and we'll do that live, and we'll also take some questions about what's upcoming for the week upcoming from Thursday, and then this way here every Wednesday we'll get a recap and pick our pickups onto that. Let's see, what else do I have? And if we have enough interest, like I said, I'll open up both leagues. So if we have enough for both leagues, we'll do both free and cash leagues. And if you are interested in playing them both, we can do that as well also. You know what I mean? Make it available to everybody so we just have competition. And like I said, if you're interested in just money leagues, we're going to have that too. I know I got a few more people that are going. Going to have to step up and earn some allowance from the wife for the fantasy season. Hell yeah. But hell yeah, dude. But like I said, I'm going to have free ones too. So even if you don't, I still want to play against you, 971. Oh, I know. There's a lot of real lot of talent this year. And so you're not going to see a lot of that talent until probably about week 7 or 8 really start to bloom. But there is a lot of talent out there. I mean, there's some channels that are talking about Cooper Kupp being a number 3 on the Rams. I could see it after last year. I mean, you look at the last 2 years, he's been kind of hurt, and he is in his 30s now, so. Exactly, just like with my wife, man. She don't care either. She knows that we're going to use common sense, so she don't have to worry about it. But anyways, you want to see what else I got picked up? I just picked this stuff up today. I went to the Dispo. Why we got some time before anybody? Tay, what is going on? I don't know, man. I kind of like the Vikings because if they get their quarterback situation set, you got 2 of their premier wide receivers, and Addison and JJ, and then they just picked up the running back from Green Bay, and they also have Madison also. So I mean, they have a pretty solid back, and they got Hawkinson as their tight end. If they can get their quarterback, they got some studs on the Minnesota team. Brad, what is going on? I don't see him having a better year than Puka though, dude. I don't know about that. But anyways, want to see what I picked up today? I picked up a few things at the Dispo. I picked up a half ounce of flour. This is their purple Chem. It's Chem Dog and Purple Kush, I think it is, or something. I don't know. I forget the lineage. But I picked up a half ounce for $90 at the dispensary. And then I picked up a couple 1 gram carts. This one here is a gelato berry. And this is coming in at 87.3% on your THC. And I have another one here. It's another one from Theory. This is their garlic butter. And this one comes in at 89.97, so almost 90. And then I got a couple pre-rolls. I got a half gram of the wedding cake. You notice these all have the same theme, too. If you look at them all, they're all indica. And we got some Butterwolf. And I picked up those pre-rolls. They have them up there for $5 and a half gram pre-rolls. Hell yeah. But I got all of that for less than $200. So can't beat that. It's like a sore dick. You can't beat it. Hell yeah. That's what you're on right now. What's going on there? Okay, Dad. What's going on? I think I said that right. OG COD Dad. I think I said that right. Dalton Kincaid, top 4. I think you might be onto something. He looks good in Buffalo because Buffalo's going to need some help also this year. I do like Bo Nix, Brad. He looks really, really good, man. So, but like I said, I want to get a feel, and after, or I think if you guys can go over into the comments now, right, just put in there what your preference is. Like I said, I'm going to go, they're all full PPR, and I want either 8-team or 10-team, or if you want both, put 8-team or 10-team PPR. Also, I said, I'm going to have free leagues or cash leagues. Put down what you're interested in. If you're interested in both, put both of those in there as well. Also, I will be using the formats of Yahoo, ESPN, and NFLFantasy.com. So I will be having all, pretty good. But like I said, I really need to know who's really interested. So not in this league, not in this comment, but in the other, like a sore dick. That's, how can you, it's what I'm saying, dude. It's so true. Oh, hey, what's going on, man? Nice seeing you. You had me messed up with that name, that's all. I'm sorry, I was looking at the text over here. I do apologize. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Because like I said, either that or just hit me up, and I'll give you everything, like I said. And then all the leagues, like now in the leagues that Michael 971 that we've been in, we've always kind of had like an outlaw kind of rule where if you make a trade with somebody, we're all adults, and it's fantasy football. That's the name of the thing. It's called fantasy football. So you build your team to the best as you can. So if you can make a trade with someone, no matter how it is, it should not matter. You guys agree to it. If you guys agree, that's all I need to be the commissioner. If you guys are in agreement, long as no one's getting fleeced, no one's getting screwed, we're all adults, we're all to have fun. And like I said, this is really all about having fun. So, and the name of the game, just like when you were a kid, if you had the fantasy, when you were playing trading cards for different ones, however you did it, it didn't matter because you were having fun. So that's the same way with that. You know what I mean? Exactly, 971. Fuck that veto shit. Barry, my brother. Hey, Barry, I don't know if my camera will pick it up, but we have the old yonder. We have the old yonder right over here. We have the old sip. If you guys are ever down in Mississippi and you're looking for some cannabis, check out the sip down in Mississippi. And then we also have the River Remedy over here. But if you're in the Massachusetts area, we have Theory that I just showed you. They have some fire-ass deals. And like I said, I don't buy any of my cannabis in Connecticut because it's too fucking expensive. Berkshire Bong, that's also right up in where I go up and get my cannabis up in Massachusetts. They make bongs up there. You've seen me go, and I did a little video a couple months back about them. The Pass is another dispensary up in Massachusetts where I go. This is over here. It's crisp. We got some J. Liddy over here. I mean, I got a lot of different companies going on. You know what I mean? Good old Miss, have ya? Hell yeah, Benelli, dude. 3 years in a row, you made it to the championship. One championship, but 3 years in a row. I think you know what you're doing. So that's why I said you're my biggest competition. 971 wasn't in that league last year. I was really kind of heartbroken. I really wanted him in there. He would have been proud to see how I just took that team and put it on my shoulders, and I just carried it to the championship. Hell yeah, I heard Ohio. Yeah, well, and Ohio theory theory wellness is in Ohio as well. Also, dude, for real, it's like where I go up in Massachusetts. This town is smaller than where I live here, and they have 6 dispensaries in it. I don't even think there's 20,000 people in that little town, and they got 6 dispensaries probably within a 4 mile radius. Yeah, but Kiffin's really a good college coach, dude. I don't like him as a professional coach, just like the Alabama coach. He was all right in the pros, even when he coached Miami, but he's better suited for college, in my opinion. They're geared more for college. Hell yeah, all stoners. That's how it is. That's why it's called. That's what it's called, man. Fucking pigskin and cannabis. Absolutely, 971. You don't have to explain. Me and you have talked. I know. I'm just saying. I was just looking forward. So this year, me and you got to. Me and you got to be lined up because, like I said, Michael's made it to the championship 3 years in a row. He's got one championship to show for it. That's something nobody else can say is 3 years in a row he has made it to the championship. He has danced all 3 years. He's come home with the gold ones. So that's what I'm saying. So he is really, even though I won the championship last year, John did the year before. Absolutely, John. But dude, it's so good to see you, man. I am so looking forward to you guys fucking playing again this year. Maybe not so much the other dude. I'm just still kind of pissed off about him, but it is what it is. Maybe he was just trying to be a jerk. I don't know. Absolutely, John, though. You got to take some chances. I keep on looking up here, even though I could read it easier here if I move this here. So I only have a little tiny screen. That's why I'm going like this, and I'm very stoned right now. But yes, I will hit this again, but I got to pack up a little bit more. I just can't wait till Justin Fields takes over for the Steelers. That's going to be amazing because I really think he is going to really help the Steelers. We got 7 people out here. Shout out to each and every one of you guys, man. I appreciate each and every one of you. So again, like John, I don't know if everybody caught it, but like I said, I'm going to be having all different types of leagues. Like I said, over in the comment in the video, so that way there I can go back and look at it without having to see the video. I want everybody to put in there what they're interested in. All the leagues are going to be full PPR. I'll do an 8 team and a 10 team if we have enough people. Um, and I'm going to have free leagues and money leagues. I just want competition. Um, and if you're interested in all of them, we're going to be in all of them. And I'm going to have the ESPN. I'm going to have Yahoo, and I'm also going to have the NFL.com. So we're going to have all three of those covered as well also. And John, like last year, the rules were just like they are always are. They're kind of outlaw cowboy kind of style. If you guys agree to a trade, you make the trade. It gets done immediately. You don't have to wait Nobody has to vote on it. I think that's bullshit to veto a trade when two adults make it. And again, this is all fantasy. So your whole idea of a fantasy team is to make the team the best you can. So however you do it, if you do a side bet, I mean a side thing or whatever, that's on you. I don't care. And also, like I said, and payouts. Once we get all that set up, I want to have it so we have, different tiers of payouts. And then also, I'd like to set up with the leagues that do have it, that they'll have a regular one. But you can also, because there's so many leagues that I play in that you finish first, second, or third, and maybe even fourth, but you're the highest scoring team for the whole season. That should be worth something. If you drafted good and look at 2 years ago. I was the second highest scoring team, but the biggest scoring difference between against and for, and I ended up under 500. I didn't even make the fucking playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So this is why it gives somebody a little incentive to maybe get their deposit, what they paid in, to get that back as being the highest scoring team. So you really have to manage your team, not just drafting it. You got to manage it so you can keep that. So even if you're not winning, but you're outscoring everybody, as you saw what happened to me, I finished under 500 and I outscored everybody by 800 points. Kush cake, that sounds so good. Yeah, Tomlin. I don't know. Tomlin's good, but I'm starting to falling out of love with that guy as well. Also, I always appreciated him as a coach, but something in the last couple of years, it's almost like he's playing the blame game on everything that goes wrong. It's really not his fault. Yeah, but I think Cousins might be all right, but he got an awful lot of money down there. Yeah, absolutely, John. Definitely. You know how to get a hold of me. So anybody got anything good planned for the whole weekend coming up? Because 4th of July. This keeps on looking at me. I'm thinking about putting some flour into it. I don't know. Oh, I also got this coming up next week. Also, I got some lit OG. Some lit OG. Look at that shit. That's some fire. I haven't even cracked it open yet. But I do have something I will show, but I'm only going to show you for a moment because this is for a review. Oh my God, this is glorious. But let's just take one gander at this fucking monster fucking bud. It looks like a fucking turtle. I wish I can get up close with it, but look at the fucking bud on it. Look at those fucking foxtails, dude. This is coming up for a review next week as well, also. Also, when I was up to old Theory, they gave me a nice little one hitter. It's got a nice little plug on the end to keep the shit out afterward. Nice, huh? Nice little one hitter. Hell yeah. Almost like an Oscar the Grouch. Hell yeah, dude. I'm for real. Even that stuff that I got today. See, which one is it? Is it this one? Nope, I don't think it's that one. I opened up one of them, so I don't want to open up the other. It's this one. Because I didn't want to crack it. So, oh my God, if you could smell this stuff. It's only 4 nugs out of 7 grams. It's like a shark head. See what else I can get out of there. They're just so fucking big. You can't get the fucking nuggets out, dude. This stuff was $90 an ounce up at Theory. Look at the hairs. Just look at it. Will you just look at it? Just look at it. Oh. This comes in at 31% THC though. This is my for the fun stuff. Thick as a brick, dude, for real. Yeah, I got this also at a Theory. I just got this shit today. Like I said, I didn't want to crack this one open, but for the half ounce, it was $90. Absolutely, because like I told you, Barry, it's 45 minutes, almost an hour each way. So it's worth the trip because it's still more than half the price what I would pay in Connecticut. To me, that's just Connecticut's fault. They're losing all that money. I don't care. Because I'm going to smoke either way. Because I have all these beautiful boutique shops online, as you see, from like Flame Train, from Lit Farms, from Handcrafted Farmers, from Crisp, another one of my favorites. I mean, that shit is just fire each and every time. Be looking out also. We have an old-time friend coming back to the channel, an old-time friend. We have Serene Tree. They will be coming back. It's en route to coming into here. If you go back about a year and a half or so, I used to be there. Like I said, they are very welcome to this channel. They've been very long-time friends to this channel, and we're like I told you a few weeks ago. I've been in talks and stuff, and they're coming back. So like I said, so I got some stuff coming. They got some new THC line that they have. They got some gummies. They got some pre-rolls. They got some flour. Be looking out. We'll be going over that. We'll probably maybe do a box opening onto it. Hell yeah, dude. It's all gonna change soon. I know, dude. Because now, what is going on down in Mississippi with everything that they seems like a few of the dispensaries? Is it because they're so oversaturated, or is it they're going to just change laws? And if you haven't seen that fire, the fire I got from Handcrafted Farmers, dude, go back and look at that. I put a little video up. They have what they call bottom barrel. They're all sold out right now. I'm waiting for them to restock, but when they do, dude, 5 grams is $16. And if you look at that video, and the best part about bottom of the barrel is like when they get pounds of this stuff, they just call it bottom of the barrel. It doesn't really come in a barrel. But it's when they get pounds of this flour, it gets all squished into there. So at the bottom where everything is all nice and pretty up on top and everything, you got all that gets squished down into there, and that's how they make their weight. But all those trichomes and all the everything that's getting squished all down into there, into these. So these things may not be necessarily the prettiest. These were because it was their private reserve. Just kiss, man. I honestly, I mean, I bought the 10. I put those away, and I've already opened it twice. I'm like, oh, this is good stuff. I'm gonna keep. I can't stay away from it. But so, anyways, that's why I went to the dispensary today, just so I don't have to smoke all of that, because that is some fire stuff. Well, that's not bad because you're buying more in bulk. Oh, so they're changing it so you don't get it by the week. You have to get it by the month. But that's really like what I do there. What I bought there today is really about a month's worth of what I do, and then everything else that I get in between online and stuff. But That's what I do with that. That's like I said, that's about a month's worth there. And then everything else I have fills in everything, all the gaps. But even if it's sold by the month, you still can't go in there on a daily basis. Cloud Chaser, what is going on, man? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, we're just talking about right now. We're just talking about some cannabis and stuff. But like I said, the whole thing we're talking about is I'm going to be setting up some leagues for fantasy football, and it's getting almost that time. Once about usually about the 4th of July is when you start really picking up. Yeah, that's the best part is when they start going legal. That'll be, but once I hope they just don't do what they did in Connecticut. Your prices down there are phenomenal, dude. I hope. I mean, even if they it's just so ridiculous in Connecticut, dude. I showed you on that receipt. If you look there, there's three different tax things that I ended up paying taxes on. But in Connecticut, take that, double that on each of those, at least double. No, because yeah, it's probably maybe double and another half of that. It's terrible. But the best part about it being legal is it's just a little bit more relaxing. But people are retarded. All right, I have to say that because prior to even going legal here in the state of Connecticut, I was a medical user. I ended up giving up my medical because it just isn't worth it in Connecticut anymore for what it costs to go to the doctor and get your med license, the med certificate and everything. And then this juice isn't worth the squeeze. You know what I mean? So with it going this way, but as soon as they went recreational, all the retards came out of the woodwork. They think they can smoke anywhere. They can do whatever they want without any repercussions. Well, it's just like if you're drinking. You can't drink in public here in the state of Connecticut, so why do you think you can smoke marijuana in the state of Connecticut anywhere you want, you dopes? Yes, absolutely, Barry. Anyways, this is not sponsored by, but they should because I drink gallons of Powerade a week. They should really sponsor me because, like I said, I mean, here's an empty one. I got bags of them out there. I go through gallons, especially during the summer. I probably go through probably 4 of these a day just at work. We were supposed to go to a fireworks display last night, and with the heat wave that we've been having, we had a major thunder and lightning storm, so they canceled it. Now it's got to wait until I think July 28th or July 27th. Kind of pointless at that point, don't you think? We have 8 of you guys still out there. I appreciate each and every one of you. My doctor told me too much sodium. Well, for me, it's okay because I don't use salt. I don't use regular salt in my diet. And so with me, the way I sweat out, I poured iron for 15 years. So I'm a heavy sweater by it's baked into me, really. So I always drink that. I can't drink Gatorade. It's something in there, whatever their mixture is. I think it's the vitamin B12 or whatever they're using, but it hits me hard like a sativa, but only it makes my heart race. I don't know why. I could drink Powerade all day long. I could wake up, slam a 30 mil of it. I mean, a 30 ounce, whatever this is, 20 ounce, and no problem. I drink Gatorade. I'll have a little one. I'll fucking be dying, dude. But anyways, this thing keeps on calling me. So I'm going to pack up a bowl here real quick. Only because I have a little bit right here that I just want to get rid of. This ain't no review. I'm like I said, I just wanted to show you what I have coming. But I also, like I said, I really want everybody's input on what we're doing for the leagues because Once I get enough people interested, I'm going to be posting up the leagues, but I want to make sure I have enough to fill the leagues. You know what I mean? I don't want dead leagues. But anyways, tell me about it. Absolutely. I mean, thanks to cannabis, I'm going on 17 years sober of alcohol. So, but yes, it is such a shame that all these people that had to be incarcerated, whether they were released or not, they are never going to be the same. Believe me, I know. You and it's but booze, it's all right. You know what I mean? You can go out, get drunk, whatever. You have three, four chances. Some people have more than that before they even see prison time. We have Kenny out there. Hell yeah. I appreciate each and every one of you. And while you're here, if you could, just hit that like button. I would appreciate it. And again, like I said, out to all you new ones, we're just going over some of the stuff there that I have in front of me and what I picked up today and whatnot. But I'm also, like I said, I'm talking about some football, that what we're going to be doing. And like I said, if you guys have any ideas, you want to even talk some football, we're here. You know what I mean? I'm good. We could do whatever. I don't care. I'm here for a little bit. I have another hour and a half before I really have to. Actually, I have about an hour before I have to actually stop because I have to do a couple things before the evening comes upon us. This fucking thing is such a beautiful fucking. It hits so gorgeous. I'm gonna have to grind up some more. What should I grind up? Should I get more of? Should I grind up some of the purple chem? I'm not touching any of those over there, but I will get. I have a pre-roll I could do. Hell yeah. Since you like to smash, I'm going to bring out some of these smash buds. They're not smashed at all. These fucking things are gorgeous. If you haven't seen the video, these are those private stock. Ah! Good thing I have that tray there. Look at that. Every one, dude. It's fucking gorgeous. I'm so stoned. But anyways, let me put a few of these away. I have a little handful. Oh, you should go check out that video from Handcrafted Farmers for this. This is their private reserve. Absolutely. This is all indica that you're looking at right here in front of me. Everything I have is an indica. The Lit OG, indica. Mendo Breath, indica. Purple Punch from J. Liddy's, indica. Forbidden Runs from HMP, indica. Yeah, dude, you got to watch it because they sell out. I mean, usually they'll sell out within like 12 hours, dude, for real. But you got to look every day. Usually, fortunately for me, I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and when they usually will stock is like late at night. So I'll get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'll see that they have something. That's when you got to grab it when it's hot, because if you wait until like mid afternoon, there's a good chance it might be sold out because I mean, the prices are just so phenomenal, and they've never let me down, dude. Go check out that grape ape I got from them. Oh my lord, it was fucking delicious. Anyways, I got to grind up some of this shit. Hang on, I'm breaking it up as we're talking. Yeah, but you got to keep an eye on that. Like I said, I go there every day just to see, just because they literally sell out that quick. The prices are just phenomenal. If you do get a chance, get their grind. I usually have, I'm out because, but, and again, if you watch Coffee and Cannabis, he does the same thing as me. He gets it from there and keeps it in a jar. When you want to do a pre-roll, or I mean, if you want to roll up something, you don't feel like grinding it up, it's already done. If you just want to pack up a bowl, it's already done. So, I mean, there's so many good things about that. You know what I mean? So let me, and it's just, and it's grind. It's not shake. It's like they grind up their buds. I mean, there probably is some sugar buds. I don't want to say there ain't no sugar leaves into it whatsoever, but the way they grind it all up with the other buds, it's just so delicious. That's the only problem. That's why I very seldom put out anything, only because I just want to let y'all see what I just got. Only because by the time I go to put it up, it's already sold out, unfortunately. No, I'm not greedy, but I will always grab, at least try to grab something that I'm going to, so I have to review. And if I like it, I'll keep going with it. But, God, if you could just smell this room with this shit, it's just got this funk. I know down here where the angle is, you couldn't see what I was doing, so I tried to back up so you could at least maybe see some of the shower onto it. That is that private reserve from there. Oh my lord! Um, for a while, I didn't even want to do any reviews for them, only because I wanted to keep it for a dirty little secret. But that was just like, I can't do that. I wanted to, because it was just like, I don't want to share the experience with anybody, because I know if they sell out, because they sell out so fast, that if I do a review and it helps out making them sell out, that's really kind of redundant to me. It kind of screws me, you know? But yeah, I always check it right out. Like I said, when I get up in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm checking that. That's the first thing I do. I check that. Then I check my messages. And since you're here, there, Cloud Chaser, you also another one that you really should check out. I don't know if you have, but you've seen a few of my reviews on Lit. They have $20 eighths over there, dude. They have like $89 ounces. They have $99 ounces. They have whatever. They have all different prices, but they have $20 eighths. And like that, I did a what was that? Certs, pink certs or whatever. Oh, that was fucking delicious, dude. $20. I think they have right now like a purple Tokyo or something, but it's like $20 an eighth, dude. You can't go wrong. And then on Tuesdays they have Gelato Tuesday or whatever, 2 for 40, 2/8 of gelato, 1 of 33, and gelato 41, $40. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Definitely go check it out, because they are fuck. I love their flower, dude. And they're also a seed seller, and whatever how they, but they also sell seeds, and I guess help create different strains or whatever. I don't know. Don't quote me onto that, but I do know they do sell seeds over there. And I my gelato that I had gotten from them, I had gotten 2 seeds out of that. So, and they're at my buddy's being planted. They were planted 2 weeks ago. So I'm sure I'll see him over the weekend. I'm going to ask him tomorrow, see how they are. So need another drink. I'm a little parched. That's one thing that I noticed with that flower from Handcrafted. Makes you so thirsty. But you could also feel your eyes cross also. What's everybody smoking on or vaping on? Because I know a few of us out there do not indulge into the cannabis side, but they do vape. But again, like I said, and anybody that might have watched this after the fact, um, I'm gonna see what people leave for comments, and then within a week's time, I'm gonna see what they have for what they have, and then I'll take a guess of what I'm gonna need for leagues. Because, like I said, I really want to get the leagues set up, let everybody start getting prepped, and then we'll set up the drafts when they're available. So. And if you are, I'd be out there practicing on the Mac drafts right now so you can get a feel of who is who and where they're at. Because it's just a good thing to get a whole get some feel for where everybody is and how everyone is drafting who. Hell yeah. Who can't who does not like a happy ending? You know what I'm talking about? The old pink cotton candy. Hell yeah. It's not no Haktua, no Haktua, but a good happy ending. Good Lord. Heisenberg, hell yeah, dude. The Heisenberg, that was original Heisenberg wasn't that like a bluish green? Or am I thinking of another one? But I think the original Heisenberg had like a bluish green color. Hell yeah. Frusion sweet apple sugar. Hell yeah. I like sweet. This is my own strawberry and cream that I make it myself. So, yeah. Blue juice. That I know it was a different color. For some reason, I was thinking green for whatever. But that was maybe one that had a mint flavor. What I'm thinking, it had that 971. I think you might remember. It had one. It had a green tint, but it had like a mint into it. I don't quite remember, but I can remember, but I don't remember because I didn't like it. That's the only reason why I can really remember. But I thought for some reason Heisenberg stuck in my head. Hell yeah, Pudding Tate, dude. We would definitely have some awesome times, man. Fuck yeah. I know my neighbor must love me because they gotta be just getting the fucking contact. Because even though I own my own condo, it's a condo with 4 units. They're next to each other, one, and one. So, but I'm in my garage though. So, but actually, I'm not in my garage. It's a room off the garage. My garage is over there. I got a whole wall here. I got a refrigerator here. My air conditioner and hot water are over there. And these are walls from Timo. Dude, Sad Boy Shamrock. I was just going through my Instagram and I came across one of those posts when I was at the convention in Hartford, Connecticut, and they gave me one of their T-shirts. I still have the shirt, and but that was some fire ass. I made some liquid pretty close to it, but they just had a different. It's a creamier, but I think I have the mint because I have a couple different ones from Shane from BSO. But yeah, I mean, I have flavors. I have flavors for days. I do a lot of different still. I still mix a lot of them, but like I said, my everyday daily driver is strawberry and cream. Hell yeah. I just did this here. We just bought this condo in September, but then by the time getting everything all settled, I didn't really get in settled into here until right at the Super Bowl, just right around the Super Bowl time. And that's when I finally got the walls up. And I think I did my first video, just like a reintroduction at that point. And then I've added just a few different pieces and stuff like that. Got out a few pieces of my glass and stuff, got those out so they could show here. Because I just didn't want all my, I mean, because all my walls here are all full of all my vaping. Those are all mechanical mods up there. And then these are all ones with electronics over here. If I was to, let me see if I could flip my phone up a little bit. So if you see in that corner, you see all, there's 3 rows right there. Those are all mechanical mods, plus what's on the shelf. And then if you look up here, there's the same shelf there, and it's the same thing, but those are all regulated mods. I fucked up my camera big now. There, I think I got it. I think I got it. I hope I'm right. I didn't screw up my voice or anything, right? Y'all can hear me still? Still got good sound and everything? Okay. I know why I'm getting some noise because hell yeah, dude. I don't use nicotine. I stopped using nicotine 5 years ago. I use, well, I can't, that's a little slight lie because when I make certain custards and stuff, I use it to actually enhance the custard, but I only, like, if I'm using that, it's possibly 1.5 milligrams. You really don't even notice it for that low, but I only use it to enhance my custard. That's the only reason why, that's the only time I use nicotine. Other than that, I'm nicotine free altogether. So I combust on my smoking of cannabis, but that is the only combustion. I do mostly vape it, but I love using my glass. So, but I mean, that's, it's still getting filtered out because you look here, you can see all the little Scooby snacks that it gets sucked through. So yeah, like I said, I like to smoke. I have an ashtray full of just fucking rollies that I just put away. But like I said, I like doing that. That's the only smoke I actually do use. But I do like to smoke a joint, and I do like using, and I will be using this here. Shout out to Theory Wellness for the old one hitter. This is a nice little one hitter. It's got a nice little cap, so when you're all done, you can just cap that off. So this is nice, dude. I like it. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Fuck cigarettes, man. I know, dude. That blue pucker. I do have a couple different blue rasses that I have made that are pretty close to it, but that was a different style of blue pucker altogether. Have you seen what Tony's doing now? He does the guitars and the skateboards and stuff. Last time I seen him face to face, we were at Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. He was drunker than a skunk, man. But boy, what a fucking great dude, man. But yeah, I rock this all the time. the old dead rabbit. The old dead rabbit. Hell yeah. Yes, he was toasted for real. We still got 6 people hanging in it. I dig that shit, dude. Yeah, I still got, and I still, like I said, I got them good until 6:30. So hang on. Try not to put it too much on the screen because I'm really not reviewing anything. I'm just doing it for my own use. So I'm just really baked. Yeah, cigarettes are ridiculous now. I ask people, some people pay like $14 a pack. Why are you smoking at $14 a pack and they're smoking 2 packs a day like they're a fucking chimney? What the fuck? I want your paycheck if you could afford that. Really? I mean, so you're telling me you're going to pay $28 a day to smoke a cigarette? That's $28 a day. Dude, that's almost $300 a week just on cigarettes. Right? 28 times 7. 56. 112. No, it'd be I don't know, like 218 or something like that. What the hell are they thinking? Good Lord. Hell yeah, Pudding Tane, for real, man. We got to stick together for real, man. Yeah, I never got a chance to get to show you guys my Yoda because when I had moved, it had broke, so I had got a replacement, and then I got it onto there, and it got stuck. So bottom of it is broken off, so I'm never. It's just going to stay as a conversation piece now. But I had a nice blue Yoda bong over there. It just looks nice. Absolutely, and you know why though? I mean, and not to be become political, but Big Pharma is sleeping with our government, and they had to make a settlement back in, I think it was the early 2000s, of a settlement where they had to admit that they were causing all these problems for people. So so all that money and everything had to come out of somewhere for them to pay back all this money lost. So they jack up the prices on us. The problem is they just say, like I said, Big Pharma, our government, Big Tobacco, they're all sleeping together. Like I said, anybody ever wants to know, just follow the money train and you'll see how it goes. You can see who's sucking each other's dick. I'm trying not to go political tonight, though, because I'm really baked and I might say the wrong word for what I really want to say. I don't want to pull no Biden on you, but there's a reason why I would be like, because I am. If they did a drug test on me, if they should have done one on Biden. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Once the government gets into it, dude, you're going to see all this GMO shit. Fuck, it's just going to be terrible. Save your seeds. Fuck the government. You got to. That's the way you got to look at it. Fuck the government, man. Because once they start look at the fucking farming. Look what they've done to the plants. They haven't helped with any of that. They just overtaken everything, so they are making all the fucking money, and the fucking farmers now really are the fucking slaves. They're not even black anymore. They're white. And it kills me because it's happening in front of us, and we're really allowing it because so many people are against so many different things. They got to stop having single values. You got to look at the bigger fucking picture. it drives me crazy. And because, like I said, I'm trying to keep all that in because it just, I don't want to go political onto this. If I wanted to go political, I'd send a thing over to Brad. He'd come on and he'd start ripping apart shit. Shout out to Powerade. But then again, that's all I ever drink is Powerade. Well, in the morning I have my coffee, but I don't use any other sugars other than what's in here all day long. And again, with salts, I don't use salts in my diet either, and I sweat like a pig. So I have to have some to supplement me. So but I tried Gatorade for many years, and I always felt heart racy, like super sativa, but it wasn't like panicky. But it was like my heart was just always felt like it wanted to jump out of my chest every time I drank any strain, any flavor of Gatorade. I changed over to Powerade. It stopped. I don't know what the difference would be. I don't know, and I don't care because it works. So I don't care. I'm not going to dwell into it. Oh fuck yeah, dude! They really have. That's why you see all these mechanical devices. They can't control any of that because I make my own coils and I have all cotton and stuff. Check this out. And again, my camera ain't going to show, but these are some of my coils that I make for my RDAs. I still make my coils. I have all the cotton right there. I have batteries all over the place. I don't stress about this. I just continue with what I want to do. I make all my flavors. I don't use nicotine. They're not getting anything out of me. I used to be something in the vaping community because I thought it was for something. Then I realized there's a lot of people that were on our vaping team that were really fucking around with the tobacco company still too. Hanky, what is going on, man? So welcome to see you, man. How are you? Yeah, me too there, 971. I sweat like a pig. But again, like I said, I poured iron for 15 years. So sweating to me makes me feel like I'm alive. So you know what I mean? So I mean, even on a 100-degree day out there, you're in a full uniform and you're pouring. It's a 5,000-pound ladle and it's 2,500 degrees. And you got this big steering wheel over your head. You got to crank this fucking big ladle into a hole to get that fucking metal into. I loved it. I miss it. The company was in business for 150 years, and guess where the business went to? Fucking China. Absolutely. Cloud Chaser, I'm going on almost 16 years opiate free, so absolutely 100% correct on what you just wrote there. I had to put those away because I don't need them right now. I just changed the coil on this one yesterday. Lincoln, what's going on? Hey, like I said, we're talking football. I'm going to be setting up some leagues if you're interested. Like, we're going to be having choice of Yahoo, ESPN, and I'm very stoned, so I do apologize. And also NFL.com. So I'll have those for choices. They're all going to be full PPR, 8-team or 10-team. I like 8-team, but if people want 10-team, I'll set those up as well. If we have enough, we'll set up both. We're going to have teams for free leagues, and we're also going to have money leagues as well. Also, we just want competition. I mean, you don't have to worry about trades or anything. We just every trade is going to be accepted immediately. Don't care about fuckery because we're all adults and we're all friends. So, and if you do something behind the scenes to make something happen, that's you. You know what I mean? Yes, I do. I do have your email. And I'll let you know what all that, and I'll send it over that email for you. Hell yeah, dude. So this way here, because if you're interested, like I said, if I am interested for different ones, and if I have enough, I'll make it. As long as they're competitive, dude. I'm in fucking usually like 50 leagues a year, so I'm okay with it. But what I'm going to do though is for money leagues, I have a couple of people that are moderators in here that I have played for with football for over the years. It's probably going to be one of them that I'm going to be holding as to do the holding of the money for the money leagues, because he will take care of, I mean, the person I choose. And, but again, I have to talk to him because I want to have that set up. So I don't want no conflict, and I might need another co-commissioner. So again, and then get you caught up onto that as well. Like on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m., I'm going to go live and we're going to run through all the different leagues that everybody's in. I'll give a little recap of who beat who in all these different leagues. I'll go through this league, who beat who, and if there's anything that could be said about it, I'll try to. And then I'm going to give out some picks, like of who to pick up for the week coming up. And then I'm going to be like I said, I have a couple friends that you see 971 there, and I also have another one that my friend Michael, he'll be over, and I don't know, you might see Michael Benelli. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but he's going to be the other one, but they won't use a camera, but we're going to have it so you guys can set up questions and ask, who we thought would be a good pickup and stuff like that. 971 is going to be kind of hard because that's usually right around his time when he's usually getting home because of his work hours. But if he can ever make it, even if he makes it in the chat, he can always give us input during the league as well, during the season as well also. But so like I said, I just want it to be fun. And, like I said, I want to make the playing field. I always like the outlaw rule where everybody has that same playing field because it's fantasy football. We want to play to win, but it's fantasy football. So you really want to build the best team that you can. So you make it just like when you were a kid, when you made trade players on your baseball or football cards. You did what you could to make it happen. Who cares? That's what it's about, and that's what makes it fun. So, we're all adults. Nobody needs to be butthurt over silly little, he made that trade. I don't care who made that trade. It doesn't matter to me. If you both are adults and accepted it, I'm not looking, because I want people to know all these rules so no one can get fleeced in between. Because that's one thing I don't want. I mean, because I have been blamed for being fleeced. I mean, for fleecing someone. And I still feel like I was really wrong on doing that. But that's okay. That's okay, because the next year I took care of everything and I won the championship. Lucifer, what is going on, man? I'm so happy to see you. Hell yeah, dude. I've been fucking smoking on some of this fucking private reserve. If you saw the video from Handcrafted Farmers, I'm just it hits me in the right spots, I could say. But yeah, so like I said, I'll send all that over to you just so you have all that information anyways, like I said. But like I said, it's all about. And I see my friend John that came in, so he knows what I'm talking about, and I'm not mad over it, and I'm not mad over it. I just want to bring that up, that I just thought it was wrong that I was the one that was pointed out. It's not my fault. He was an adult. I didn't offer him anything. I just made a trade. He gave me every player I wanted. That was not my fault. He was a dumbass. So you got to understand that. That was not my fault. I was maybe taking advantage of a retard, maybe, but he still agreed, and he was a legal adult. It runs in the family. You know who his uncle is, so you can't really blame me. All right. So John, if you're out there, I have much love for you. We've been playing for many years. So it's not my fault. Cloud Chaser, it's always good seeing you, man. Much love, man. You stay blessed. No, it was definitely Joe's fault. It was definitely Joe's fault. I just threw that right out there right after that league started, and he accepted it. And I was like, I laughed to myself because I mean, literally, he gave me everything that I wanted off his team. And yes, I could have, but he did it. He's the one that accepted it. I had no reason to think that he would even accept it when he did. And I think after that point, it was just like, well, just pick and choose what he had. By the end of the year, we picked his team to the bone anyways. I don't even know if you ended up with anything. I know Michael ended up with a bunch, and the other one ended up with a bunch off his team as well also. But it was most 100% it was Joe's fault. And I like Joe. He's a good guy. He's just not too smart. Can't believe we're still cranking here. How many people we got in this room here? Says we got 7. Hell yeah. I'm digging that. You guys are fucking rock stars, man. But definitely, Joe. I mean, John, I was never mad at you or anybody. I knew it was Joe's fault 100. Yes, maybe a couple of them. Those are the real handy ones. I always try to invite him just because of that reason alone. Even though I didn't even make one trade with him this past year, I didn't make one trade with him last year. I didn't really. I made a couple trades. That's it. But our teams, we only had 8 teams in the league last year, or did we have 6? No, we had 8. Right? We had 8. I don't remember. It was either 6 or 8. I think it was 8. I believe it was 8. But either way, I ended up being the champion either way. I took the gold home. I took the gold home. I ended up with a 13-2 regular season record. Just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, it was a 6 team. And we had Joe in one of them, so it was really a 5 team. Dude, yeah, it was just, but dude, don't kick yourself for it. I understand why and everything, dude. Long as I get to play with you this year, that's all that matters. Absolutely, Ian. Absolutely. That's why I said it. I'm leaving that option open. If we get 8, we'll make it an 8 team. Then everybody has studs. You don't have to make a lot of trades. You got studs. And even if you have to pick up somebody off the waiver wire, it's a stud. But hell yeah. And like I said, and I'm good with even leagues that are only 8 league and you have 8 and you have, studs. It's still outlaw rules. If you make a trade with somebody might give up on their team. Fine. So you make that trade. If they accept it, that's what it is. That's the way I look at it. You know what I mean? Put your bring your pants up and be a man or a woman, whatever it is. You should have jumped first if you knew that was going to happen. That's the way I look at it. Don't be jealous and try to veto out on somebody. That's bullshit. But hell yeah, I'm down even with an 8 league. Yeah. I mean, I had teams that we had last year. I think I was averaging close to 160 a game. But the year before that, I averaged 141 and I ended up winning 7. I was 7-8 to finish off the season. 971 can vouch for it. He was in that league that year. I think I was the highest or second highest score. I think I was the highest. I think Michael beat me on the highest at the end of the season because he got hot at the end of the year. But I mean, I was still the second highest, but I had the biggest difference in scoring from everybody because I fucking drafted like a bastard. But every time I played somebody, somebody had a fucking week of their life. Joe that we mentioned fucking win 2 games all year. The 2 games were against me. John, thanks, man. I do appreciate it, and we will be in touch for sure. And I'm always looking forward to playing against you, man. You're fucking great competition. That was our year one champion right there. Hell yeah. See, in this one here, I have some gelato cookies. It's getting kind of ashy. I guess I'm going to have to pack up. Old Rain Man. That's my old Rain Man. Old Rain Man because he's got the shower head. But I'm coughing, so I got to clear that up. You know how that happens. Anyways, cheers. Hell yeah, dude. Come on, bring it. Every year you're right up there. So hell yeah, dude. I'm down with it. Let's go. Your Dallas Cowboys are going to look a little different this year, man. You got old Zeke back, though. That looks familiar. But I like that kid, Rico Dotto. I don't know. He just looks good. I really like him. But hell yeah, man. Like I said, on Wednesday nights, we're going to do this live. We'll go over all the different leagues, let everybody know how everything went on into it. Oh, man. So are you using a vaporizer like this for your flower? Or are you using a vape like this with carts? Because you got to be careful with the carts ones too. So if you can vape your flower, this would be it's a good way to get your terps. I picked this up at, this is the Z Max or X Max from Planet Other Vapes. It's my favorite vaporizer for flower. I use this for flower all the time. For like when I'm using concentrates, I have my Cure, and then that's another flower one that I use over there, and I use that one for flower. But really, for my Cure, for concentrates, the Cure for me really works the best. Jerry, what is going on, man? Hell yeah, dude. The Arisers are real nice models. Both you got both of them. Hell yeah, those are fucking nice models right there, dude. And it makes it so much smoother, especially like you said, you had back surgery. Dude, back fusion. Oh my lord. That's got to be. My buddy had to have that done. Is that the one that they have to put that box in to support it? Wow, we've been on for over an hour. I never expected anybody even being and hanging out. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. The extreme Q is really good. The Mighty's always good, dude, for real. Hell yeah, I got to get a couple new ones also. You got the Arizer? Yeah, I had the Arizer and I ended up breaking it when I moved. I haven't replaced it yet. Is that the one you did the video on the other day? That one that Bob sent you? That's a nice looking little setup. I think you did it maybe on a short. Shout out to Powerade. It's what keeps me going. Yeah, okay, yeah, I thought I saw you with that. Yes. Yeah, I got to get a couple something different too also. Dude, I don't know if you ever got the chance to get this one here. This is that Mendo breath. I got the review, but I'll just show you. I don't know if you had the chance to take a look at it. This is the Mendo breath from Flame Train. I don't even want to smoke this fucking bud, dude. It's fucking 3 grams alone. 971, man. It's so beautiful to see you, man. I'll be in touch for real. Absolutely. Always great to hang out, man. Definitely. We'll be in touch for sure. Here's another little nug from there. Hell yeah. Look at the colors on that. But I got some other ones when the review comes up. I just wanted to show you that. That was like I said, that was that Mendo breath. I don't think he even has any more of that in stock anymore. But that right there, it has like this fucking funk to it of like a cheesy, gassy, almost a caramelly, almost like I said, it's like morning breath. Kind of like morning breath. Like maybe, yeah, kind of like morning breath. You know, kind of like hot ass and cheesy feet. That feeling you have in your mouth when you wake up, like that. That's kind of like what that smells like. So I'm looking forward to it. Actually, I mean, even though it's probably not the best description, I'm still looking forward to doing that with you guys. But you got to be watching out for that. And like I said, I don't know if you saw this one here. Look at that. I don't even want to pop. I don't even want to crack this one open yet. But this is from Lit. This is the OG from Lit. Got to be coming up, and like I said, you already saw the pre-rolls and shit that I got. Like I said, every one of them are all indica because I get up at 2. You know, I'm up at 2:00 in the morning for work, dude. I'm fucking hitting on indica. Let's go. That's how I roll. I might end up just lighting up a pre-roll. I don't really feel like, I don't know if I want to keep on hitting on anything. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, I only got about 7 more minutes anyway before I have to shut down. I have actually about 6 minutes. So probably start shutting this down. Actually, we could probably shut it down now. So anyways, again, to give you guys a real quick recap, again, you know, hit me up at the comments, not in the chat here, but if you can after, you know, down below there, if you guys are watching this at the end and watching it on the replay. We're going to be using ESPN, Yahoo, and NFL.com for the formats for the fantasy leagues. We're looking to have free leagues and money leagues. All leagues are all PPR, 8 team or 10 team. Put your preference down for 8 team or 10 team, and also your preference for free or money, or if you're interested in both, put them all in there. Um, all league rules. I'll be the commissioner, but it's pretty much like I said. It's kind of just open season. It's everything will get approved. We're all adults. It's fantasy. That's what it's all about. It's fantasy. Supposed to have fun. So you make your team to make it so you can win, not to be, hey, look how I did this. But if your team doesn't win, what does it matter? So if you guys do something, we're all adults. We don't need to worry about if you all know the same rules going in, nobody's getting fleeced. If somebody gets butt hurt over it, that's a you problem, not us, because I'm telling you the rules up front. It's outlaw rules. You know what I mean? It's just instant. Nobody has to veto anything because we're all adults. It's all about having fun. It's just bring yourself back to being a kid and trying to build your baseball or football team that you're playing to win. That's the best way to look at it. Just go and have fun. Nobody needs to get hurt over nothing and then, like I said, we'll figure out the payouts, but I also want to have all the league payouts that we do have payouts for, that we have a separate payout just for the highest scoring. So if you win the championship, there's also, or if you don't make it to the championship, but you were the highest scoring team, you still get your money back that you put in for your entry fee. And that's really what I want to do for all the leagues. This way here, even just if you have a bad season, but you still scored a bunch of points, you still have an opportunity to, get at least your payback. You know what I mean? So it's even if you finish fifth, you don't even have to make the playoffs. If you finish fifth and you're the highest scoring team, at least you get your money back. That's what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? It's all about having fun. But I want every team, every league to be competitive. So as I said, I'm looking for competition. I'm looking for us to have fun. And like I said, it's open season when we do it because it's all about having fun. And that is what it's all about, 971. For real, man. It's all about just having fun. At the end of the day, we go in and we have little chats in there. And then, like I said, we can do that on Wednesday nights. We'll have our, little get together. We'll go over every league and, who did what in this, FM against 971, whatever. I don't know your team names, because we haven't done them yet. But, let's just say that was the thing, and beat him by like 107 to 98 or whatever. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, it's all about having fun. And you're trying to build your team to the best you can. It doesn't matter how you get it, as long as you try and do it the best you can. That's what it's all about. And all about, first thing first is having fun with it. That's all it's about. Bring yourself back to a little kid when you used to smile and have fun over silly things like this. But now we can do it with adult by adding a little flavor to it with doing little things on the side. You know what I mean? Like I said, in the Wednesday nights, we'll do our little update. We'll talk about some pickups of the week and stuff like that. We'll do some chit chat and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So we'll get all that set up. I really wanted to get a good feel on everybody tonight. And I think I got some input from a lot of people. And like I said, whoever watches this to the end, thank you. But put it down in the chat down there. Down in the comments of what you want. And if you have any questions, my email's down there. Hit me up on that. It's always in my description, so you can always hit me up on my email, and we can always talk that way as well. Also, so let me get a rip. I don't really think I need any more, but we'll do it anyways. Hang on, let me fix it over there so I can at least hit it. There we go. All right, people. Thank you. And if you guys enjoyed yourself, please hit the like and also please hit the subscribe. I really appreciate that. You guys got me up to 1,248 at the beginning of this year. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And since I've moved into this house, you guys have improved me probably like about 300 people. That's fucking amazing. Thank each and every one of you guys that have been with me, all your new ones. Everybody's chit chatting with me. I'm loving it, man. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. I mean, right now it's still, I'm still doing, but I still have my regular job and everything too, and again, like I said, I really just want to build a community of you guys seeing what I bring out there when I'm sharing, when I bring the cannabis. I'm hoping that you guys can get what I'm getting because I want to share that experience with you guys and say when you light it up, you'd be like, yeah, I smoked that with Tommy, or whatever, you know what I mean? And that would be cool. And same thing with football. I kicked Tommy's ass this year, I mean, that would be fucking cool, And then the next year we can just build this fucking shit. That's what it's all about. So, anyways, let's get a rip. Get the fuck. All right, people. So until the next time. Peace.